Interlude. Does that mean nothing's gonna happen today? What the fuck? What the fuck? You don't go here. You don't go here even a little bit. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the hell? What? Bro, I knew we took the right path. Who said we can't road trip all by ourselves? Liam did, I think. I think that was perhaps a rhetorical question. My brain just broke because yet again I'm trying to figure out. Wait, it's nighttime. Was it nighttime when I saved and quit? Whoa, dude, I didn't see you there. What's up? The sky, last time I checked. Sans stars, though. It fucking better be. It'd be like so confusing otherwise. Yeah, that's true. Is this your crib? It is indeed. What just made that? Oh, is that my little guy? My little guy pie over here? I can barely see them. Welcome to the Wayfarers Inn. This is so weird. This is really weird, and I'm weirded out. Why are you here? Pollygeist and the goodest of boys, Scott Howell. And together, we are the Prank Masters. With a Z. Great. Cool. Yeah, I know you. I'm your humble innkeeper, I guess. Awesome. What drinks do you serve? Yeah, we're in desperate need of some booze. I'm really sorry, but apparently all of these drinks are non-alcoholic. I mean, I know that we've been giving Melly drinks, but like, I just thought that we were making them like without the alcohol, right? What do you mean none of these are alcoholic? No wonder we don't have a booming business here. What the fuck are you talking about? Why? The age rating system. We have to stop this. Hey, game, I really love you. You have to stop doing this. I've got to keep the place open somehow. It would be easier with booze, methinks. I feel you. We've all got some burdens to carry. What else have you got? Magical beverages that enhance your abilities. It's even rumored that they might influence your fate, although probably not you two because you don't go here. Whoa, that's so cool, dude. Like an influencer, but for fate. A fate influencer. That would go so hard on Momentgram. Yeah, it's pretty hard. Life. But stop. And keep, please influence our fate before I get bored. I'm feeling incredibly depleted from this weird as fuck trip. Sounds like you're in dire need of getting the fuck out of this universe. Though I think you could use something a bit stronger than usual. Oh, give me our strongest potion. Potion master. Potion seller. Fuck, I forgot. This is how fucked up this is. This is how fucked up it is here. I fucking forgot. The easiest fucking meme. Never mind. Forget it. Forget I said anything. Fuck. Sucks. Fuck. What's strong? This one. Sure. I don't care. I'm gonna barf. And like, I guess I should be grateful that the fucking, I don't have to worry about making more new different voices, because these two I've had in my bag since 8 billion years ago. And also, there's no fucking way on earth that they'll appear on screen with anyone else. Andu, fix this. Andu, be emotional support for me right now. I need this. But like, it's weird. Why are they here? A funky drink for a funky gal. Let's see. Whoa, this is good. Very good. So good I don't even miss the booze. Well, maybe a little bit. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Try this, Scott. Whew, that tickles. Just like pickle juice. So, Scott Howell, why are we saying your full name like a fucking weirdo? Would you like a drink as well? Nah. But you could tell us where we are and what cool things that we can check out around here? You're in Zenith, the Republic of Fasoa. How did you get here? You're so lost. You're so fucking lost, you don't even know. No, we're not. At least not as long as we're having a blast. Yeah, you do. You definitely don't go here, though. Ooh. Maybe you're onto something, potion seller. Uh-huh. You know, we were road tripping. Supposed to be the trip of our lives. Except I'm dead. When something fucking weird happened. We were about to take the next turn at a crossroads, and then whoosh! A portal opened up, and I couldn't hit the brakes in time. Yeah, we drove straight through and ended up on a gravel road. Everything seemed different and dated, like so dated. Uh-huh, dated. Duh. I've seen and done plenty of weird stuff, but this is like a different kind of weird. So weird. No cars, only carriages and stuff. Wait, y'all drove through the portal. Is your car here? Are people having like a fucking crisis outside? Car? Yeah. You mean carts? Kinda. More like carriages, but without the horses. I'm afraid I've got no clue what you're talking about. Why did we decide to do this? Why did we decide to do this? This feels so unnecessary. Why did we decide to do this? Where are my people? I mean, I love you two, but like, you go in a different game. You're not my people right now. Right now, my people are different people. I don't think cars exist here, Scott. Now it makes sense that my phone has no signal either. What makes sense? We landed in the fucking past. Whoa, does that mean we time traveled? Yeah. That's so cool. I don't think that time travel is possible. Sounds like more like you are in the wrong fucking game. Which is weird, but it happens occasionally. For no good reason. Wait. So what you're saying is that we're like super special and lucky to have participated in such an event? Yeah, I guess. Dope. This is a sign, Scott. The universe freaking sent us here to wreak havoc. Oh, sick. The prank masters will strike again. Soon. After a nap. Can we take a nap, Polly? Good idea. Hey, funky magic mystery pal, you better get to writing that tour guide. I guess I'm doing that. Good. Do you have a room for us? I guess. Are you gonna be here longer than this weird... You can't be here when other people are here. I simply will not stand for that. I've got a room upstairs. Please go disappear. Ignore those scratching sounds and leaking water by the iron door. Don't worry. We've seen worse than that. We've got plenty of experience with sea monsters. Always hyped to meet more. See you in a bit, Innkeep. Come on, Scott. Let's hit the sheets. Oh no. Maybe I should add some do not answer signs. This can't possibly... Okay. No, they can't still be here. They can't still be here while you're here. Baya, save me. Banish them forever. Baya, they can't still be here. Baya, you have to help me. I'm in hell. Hello. I'm so glad to see you, Baya. I don't ever want to see those two again until I actually open that game. I don't want to see them outside of Monster Prom again. Thank you for having me. Now that... I don't even remember Baya's voice very well anymore. How do I get to it? I don't know. The other two broke my brain. I hate it here. Is your friend's dispute still ailing you? I'm pretty sure I sent someone to fix that. Still so lonely. Lonely. I came to ask. There's a weird pause there for some reason. I'm not gonna do that. Have you sent someone to help my friends? I did, actually. You did? Yeah, I sent Fable and Aura to solve the dispute. Who? Oh, right. Their name changes so much, and this one feels so outside of how all of their other names have been, so I fully forgot. Ooh. Then let's hope they'll be friends again soon. So we can have tea parties again. I remembered how to do the voice. And I can stop being lonely. At least people are visiting my spa. That's good. Thank you for handing out my coupons. No, go away. I don't want it. I don't like it. They don't go here. Did I hear spa? Yes. Doesn't that sound like something, Scott? What are you talking about? I love spa things. Now, are you our tour guide, sweet bog creature? Tour guide? Do you want to visit my spa? These tour Polygeist and Scott Howell, they really don't go here, and they should really be leaving. They're looking for not here. Entertainment. And I'll way back home. But entertainment first, obviously. Please no. It's getting like so boring here. No offense, funky magic mystery, pal. None taken. I wish you would leave. Where's your home? In a portal or something. Yeah, we came through a portal, which in itself is pretty rad. But we've had the medieval tavern experience and all, and it was good while it lasted, but it's like time to move on. Thank God.
Move on to my spa.
Something like that. Which makes me think, Baya, do you think you could help them find a way back home so I never have to see these two again until I actually start up the game that they are in?
Of course.
Baya, I love you more every day. You can do that!
But first, you have to visit my spa.
Nothing easier than that. I'm in need of a facial anyways. The air here is like so dry.
My bog water is especially moisturizing.
Wait, does that mean we get to go skinny dipping in some hot springs?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
My hot springs are the best.
Cool. So a pit stop at your spot and then a road trip back home. Haha, get it? Because that's the other game. You joining us for the ride, sweet bog creature? Please say yes. Absolutely not. Baya, do not go with them.
We'll see. I'll first show you the portal and my spa.
If you bring them to the portal, you could take a ride with them through it, but I would really recommend that you don't because I need you here and I would like you to stay here and I love you and you can't go. It might help with your loneliness, I guess.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't like this. I want to be done with this.
No one's lonely on a ride with the prank masters.
I'll think about it. Which portal do you want to take? The one to Avalon, full of dreams and forests? Or the one to the Twilight Chasm, a place full of dread and weird fishes?
Ew, Twilight Chasm sounds spooky. I love spooky.
I love dreams. They're so weird. Like that one dream I had where I was my own dad.
That sounds like a you problem. Where should I lead them, innkeeper?
Why does this fucking matter? It doesn't. I'll tell you. It doesn't. I don't care. The portal to Avalon is just around the corner. You can take them there and then be back lickety split. I don't want to think about these two anymore while I am playing this game.
Through the lush forests of the Ashen Grove.
The way we came, not gonna lie, that's lame. Well, fuck you. It's a quick way home. I don't want you here.
And full of dreams, Polly. Imagine how many pranks we could pull on sleeping people. I just realized that me hitting the keyboard is probably audible. I'm not allowed to do that as a fidget.
That's what? A true. Amazing. Then it's settled. What'd you say? People. Oh, sleeping people. I don't care.
Can't wait to show you my mud masks.
I can't wait to show you the world, sweet bog creature.
My name is Baya, and I am not leaving with you.
Then let's hit the road, Baya.
Enjoy your trip. You better be back, Baya. I swear to God, if you don't come back, I'm gonna be pissed. Also, if you come back with these two still in tow, I'm gonna be pissed also. I love you. I love you, though, okay? Be safe. Goodbye, potion seller.
See ya.
Goodbye, innkeeper.
Goodbye, I love you, Baya. I'm glad Baya could find a little comfort in those fucking weirdos. If I ever have to see them again while I'm playing this game, I'm going to fucking crash out so hard. I'm excited to hear the story she'll tell when she gets back. Hopefully it'll be just Baya and not those two. So help me. I don't know why that fucking made me so mad. Come hell or high water. Wow. Okay. Who's that? Hello. Good evening, innkeeper. Good evening, Grace. I think that was your voice. Quite frankly, those two who don't belong here, really threw me off of absolutely everything, and my brain isn't working quite right anymore. Did someone try to take a bite out of this pillar? Hey, who did that? I bet you it was Ondu. It was absolutely Ondu. Could I ask you for a drink? Anytime. What can I do you for? I'm pretty spent. Do you have something that will keep my mind awake for a little longer? Caffeine. You got it. Brain. I need this drink. I could use some brain drink. Keep you awake. How about this one? That one's super brain. It's probably good. And I only gotta do one of these. Why does it feel like the game got louder? Or did I just never turn my... I never turned my volume down from earlier. And somehow I didn't notice. Yet, probably because I was too busy, screaming in my head about, the fact that Polly and Scott don't go here. A drink for the mind and soul. Boy, I would kill for one of those right now. Enjoy! Thank you. This is just what I needed. Why are you still so tired? Thought you were done with your thesis. Also, did you not sleep? I am, which also means I need to figure out what to do next. The possibilities are endless, but not boundless, so considerations are a complicated endeavor. Have you considered a break? I have. Say, innkeeper, if you had forever, what would you do with it? Die. I've never thought about that before. I like being an innkeeper. Could just keep doing this forever, I guess. No, I couldn't. Doing anything forever sounds like it would be terribly awful. Relaxing, safe. I get to meet the most wonderful people in Wizards all day, except for people who don't belong in this universe. Forever is a really long time. Isn't there anything else that you would like to do? Well, you see... Ooh, I would love to learn all the instruments. All the instruments. Oh, why haven't you? Well, you see, all the instruments is a lot. No time, no muse, no talent. Maybe I'm just waiting for the right moment. Or maybe I picked up a couple of instruments and then well, you see, have you heard about ADHD? When will that moment come? I don't know. I just don't feel like the harp belongs to me right now. Okay. Let me know when it does. I'd love a concert. Will do. I'm sure that there are other people who could satisfy that in the meantime. What would you do with immortality? I'd learn everything there is to learn. Every language, instrument, skill, and facet of mortal existence. I would travel the plains with my brother and learn even more. Have an infinite amount of tea parties. I'd come to those. If I was invited. I'm not inviting myself. That would be gauche. When we were little, Hex would always make all the stuffed animals dance around our little tea table. We didn't have money for music boxes, so he just made up songs for them to dance to. he sang them to me. If I had the time, I would love to write down all those songs and invent dances for them. Wow, that's a lot. I mean, you should make time for it. It's your time, after all. And besides, you don't have forever, but you do have quite a lot. An elven lifespan is nothing to sneeze at, even if you only get half. Not if you get the human side of the lifespan. Oh. That's a thing? That's less time. It is, but I'll make the most of it. What'll you do next then? I'm not sure yet. I was thinking about going to Ashville. The capital city of the Majocracy? Heard the libraries there are 60 stories tall. Wow, that's maybe too many stories. Just make a... That's a lot of stairs. Should have just made a longer build. Well, no, that's still a lot of walking. But I think that walking on a flat floor is less taxing than walking upstairs. Stairs kills you, man. The knees, they die. Anyways, rivers float through the sky in exuberant displays of mana and whatever. Sounds like paradise for someone like you. Yes, but Hex really wants to stay here. He likes Vasoa, Zenith, the Ashen Grove. I think he likes how quiet it is, if you would believe it. I don't think he'd like the bustle of it all. I mean, you could just go without him. There's a Majocracy. Yeah, that's probably how you say that. It's already a miracle that I knew how to say Majocracy, okay? There's an embassy for that in Zoford. Teleportation is expensive, but reliable. I don't think he wants to go back to Zoford either, and I won't make him. He could teleport himself, then. He really shouldn't. It's quite a long distance, and he's always been awful at teleportation. He could take a ship? I appreciate the effort, but I don't think a ship would help make the distance acceptable to him. He's always gonna follow me no matter where I go. I think he doesn't want to miss out on any adventures or celebrations or funerals. Oh, you can just tell him you want to go alone. But then he'd be alone too. Just talk to him, dude. I don't want to spend our time together fighting. I just don't want him to spend it mourning me either. Well, you should probably tell him that. He'll have enough time to mourn you when you're gone. Unlike life, that never ends. I suppose you're right. I'd like to leave something that he can remember me by. Maybe I'll build my own wizard tower. Please do. I fucking love those. Tell me about how you decorated it. Half-elf inherited the human lifespan. Hex inherited the elven one. Grace is always reminded of her mortality and it scares her. Doesn't want to take breaks because she feels that would waste her precious time. Also doesn't like how Hex tries to shelter her. Did you hear about the one on Morlia, near Delwell? The one with the infamous Majocracian fugitive? We keep making me say this word and it's kind of hurtful. Very same. Seems that its wizard has disappeared without a trace, leaving his tower vacant. I've always wanted to stop by for tea, but I don't want to be rude and intrusive, so I haven't. I wonder what he left behind. I'm sure it's a collection of fascinations and impossibilities. Maybe it's just a bunch of traps. Like that one place in Baldur's Gate. Couldn't you just teleport in? To check? You can't exactly teleport in and out of well-protected places all willy-nilly. You might end up trapped or on a whole other plane. You might. Maybe that's what happened to the wizard? Maybe. No one seems to know what happened to him, or who he even was. No one seems interested in finding out either. Suspicious. Sounds like magical shenanigans. Isn't that sad? Little. I don't want to disappear like that. You won't. I'll tell your story for as long as I'm around. How long is that? For as long as this world will bear me. You are very easy to bear. Thank you, Grace. Would you like to stay a little while? Please. I find your inn truly inspiring. I'll be here if you need a rubber duck. What? I'm counting on it. Huh? What are we talking about? Wow, you two made it back so fast!
Hi, innkeeper.
Hiya, you two.
A drink, please. 2, actually.
Sure thing. What name are we on right now?
Well, Ara is still fine.
Come on, that was a whole week ago. It's been a week since I saw you.
I was busy.
Oh, you didn't have time to be like, actually, I like this name now. That's really funny. Want to come up with a new one now then?
Can I come up with one?
Sure.
How about Kumo? I feel like you look like a Kumo.
Never fits. Oh yeah, Kumo could be cloud or spider, huh? Soft as a cloud. So soft.
That's what I was thinking.
Nothing like a cloud.
Sounds like something a cloud would say.
Our drinks. Can we get them now?
Of course. What would you like?
Something sweet, bubbly maybe. If you can find something like that. You know.
Sure, I'll see if I can find the words you're looking for. You got it, dude. It's this one. It's this one. It's this one. Beep boop bop. I feel so much better. The whole Polly Scott thing, it's so behind me now. These two fixed it. Hallelujah. Liquid charisma for those in need.
Maybe you should try it then.
Wow. Do you want to send it back? You don't want it? I'll take it.
No, it's good.
That's what I thought. Fable, what can I get you?
Maybe something that'll make me feel like I could lift 1,000 clouds. Like I've got the strength of a dragon, or something like that. Carolyn always says it's pretty tasty.
I see. A Carolyn special then. Was I giving her this one or the other one? Does it matter? Maybe not. I think I'll go with this one though, just in case. I don't know. I'm just so happy that these two are back. I can't use my brain. Impossible. What? Why did it make that sound? Why did it make that sound? Why did it make that sound like a death knell? Why did it do that? Why? Why? Why did it do that? I was having a good time and now I'm scared. Regular's favorite for another regular.
Thank you. It's delicious as usual.
That's what I like to hear. I like the new hair, by the way. Very cute.
Oh, you do? Thank you. It looks really nice, right? Kumo braided it for me. He helped me calm down after we encountered the Mari Morgan. But I should probably start at the beginning, right?
I'd appreciate that.
Alright, so what happened at the beginning?
The ship to Boreas.
Oh, right. I was a bit worried about the journey that we were embarking on. After all, the seas around Boreas are famously hard to traverse, with all the wild magic around it and all. But just before we left Zenith, we ran into Una in the midst of an arm wrestling match against Iniko.
Who? Hang on. Iniko. Oh! Wow, it's been a million years.
We took the opportunity to ask her for advice.
Thought maybe she had traveled there before. I mean, you could have also asked me. She was closer. Yeah, okay. She have any good advice?
She did. With her help, we were able to avoid all of the dangerous maelstroms, sea stacks, and iceberg elementals.
Sea stacks? Must have made for a very relaxing journey.
It did. It was very inspiring, too. We were able to see the dancing, colorful auroras in the night skies as we drew closer. They were starless, but still breathtakingly gorgeous. I even started on a new song. It wasn't ready to be shared yet, though.
I just wanted a sneak peek.
Well, you should have snuck better.
A new song? Can I hear it?
It's not done yet. Thanks to Una, we made it to Boreas a lot faster than we had planned. We also docked far away from the typical explorer's route. It was completely abandoned by everything but nature, as if no one but us had been there before. Kind of exciting.
Very adventurous, for sure. As we headed inland, we were quickly swallowed by the fog that engulfs almost the entire island. It moved in strange patterns, creating unidentifiable forms within the mist that hungered for life. The thickets rustled as we walked by, whether moved by wind or by creatures, we couldn't tell. The trees were shaped strangely, with shimmering portals forming in their empty husks. Our own quiet breaths were often interrupted by shrill shrieking sounds that seemed to come from right above us. It was almost idyllic.
Or scary, but mostly scary.
Wouldn't have minded strolling around until we ran into something roaming the island, but it was a little cold. So? I found a local to ask for directions. While wandering around, we came across a clearing surrounded by tall trees. Or rather, one tree. All of them were connected, intertwined with one another. Through one of their twisted connections, a waterfall with no discernible origin was flowing into a small pond. And in its mist rested
A nymph! A real nymph!
Bathing?
She was weaving flower crowns for the fish. She was beautiful, with long black hair and skin that glistened in the sunlight being reflected off the waterfall. Her eyes were like sparkling gemstones, and her smile was full of kindness.
She was alright, but also the only other person around.
So, Fable asked her for directions?
No, Fable asked her about everything but directions. I asked her for directions.
She was very helpful. She even gave us a gift.
A gift? That's sweet. What was it?
She gave us earplugs against the Banshee's song so our bones wouldn't shatter.
I'm sorry, that's a thing? That's really helpful. She sounds sick as hell. Hey, can you tell me what her name was and also where she was? Did you offer her to write her a jingle in return?
I did. She said if we were to survive the encounter with the Banshee, I could come back and she'd think of what she'd need a jingle for. She was thinking about setting up a dragonfly exhibition, so maybe for that.
Who would she even advertise to? Frogs?
And toads.
The Banshee was our first priority, so we stealthily made our way to the Lonesome Lagoon with earplugs in our ears.
We mostly walked and talked about our favorite dragonflies.
How did you talk to each other with earplugs?
As we finally approached the Lonesome Lagoon, the thick mist enveloped us. It suddenly became so cold we could see our own ragged breaths.
Whoa.
And then we heard it, a song filled with all the sorrow of the world compressed into a single note.
It sounded really nice. There was so much emotion in that song. Sadness, longing, yearning, anger. We wanted to be polite and wait until she was done singing, but she just kept going, like tears that wouldn't stop. So I decided to be a little rude, stepped forward and said hello.
They said, "Hello, Banshee, I really like your song." That confused the Banshee so much that she stopped. She smiled, baring a row of deadly sharp teeth.
She was really nice, actually. She asked if we wanted to steal from her lagoon. When we said no, she invited us to sing along.
Pretty sure she was inviting you to get murdered.
Did you?
Of course.
It was kind of fun.
It was. And I thought, what better time to bring up the Mari Morgan but now? So I lead with, I bet you do this with your girlfriend all the time, right?
Oh, shit.
She suddenly looked at me with hatred and anger and then just started screaming. I was very thankful for the earplugs at that moment. I'm pretty sure without them my bones might have fucking melted.
Now was our cue to leave, so I pulled Fable back into the thicket of the Burrian forest.
Obviously, we couldn't just leave it at that failure, so we started looking around for a peace offering. We found some spiky pink fruits with the pattern of little ghost tortoises on them. We thought she might like them. She liked them enough to stop screaming at us, and we sat down at the side of the lagoon to talk. It's beautiful, by the way. Right in the middle is the giant portal to the Twilight Chasm.
Boy, I'm so happy I didn't send those fucking yahoos that direction.
It colors the water this deep dark blue with swirling clouds of darkness within.
There were bones floating in the lagoon, too.
I almost brought one for your tavern.
Why didn't you?
I thought you wouldn't like it.
I love bones.
I'll keep that in mind for the future. The Banshee actually fished out some bones to fidget with. It stopped her from screaming every time she brought up the Mari Morgan. Or Marmor, as she calls her.
Does the Mari Morgan not have an actual name? Is that just... I thought that was like the species name. But that's her name. I guess that makes sense. It is kind of a name, huh?
Turns out the Mari Morgan had been ignoring all of her calls ever since the Banshee was crowned Gaia's scariest monster by Screech magazine. She told us it carved a hole in their relationship. It caused a lot of jealousy. And she was disappointed that the Mari Morgan cared more about some stupid popularity contest than her. We asked her if she wanted to talk about it with the Mari Morgan herself, but she said that she didn't need to apologize for being scary. She was really thankful that she got to talk about it, though. She was holding it all in because she didn't want to burden Baya with all the drama. She even offered for us to spend the night at her nearby cave, which was really nice of her.
Did you end up taking a nap at her lair?
We thought about it, but it was filled to the brim with the riches of the dead, which was far too alluring to allow us to fall to the call of sleep.
You found loot. You have my attention. What did you find?
Gold, bones, skulls, jewels of all sizes.
And the loot, it was broken, but I picked it up anyway. There was also a delicate silver mirror that had hearts carved all over it. It sounds kind of familiar. Kumo recognized it as magical from its arcane markings.
Melina showed me them in some book the other day, when the wizard in Zoford showed us around his library. It was a mirror of far speech.
Oh, that's what she meant by calls then.
Lets you speak to anyone on this plane, given that you've seen them before.
So you called Melly?
No, we called the Mary Morgan.
Ah, yeah, that makes more sense. How'd it go?
Well, I had to be the one to make the call since Kumo had never met her. When her face appeared, all I could do was stare in horror as she gazed back at me. Felt like I was back in the Ashen Grove, leading adventurers to their doom, and I just froze.
So I took the mirror out of their hands. Her first words were threats of what she would do to us if we had dared to harm the Banshee. Of course we hadn't. That briefly calmed her down. Until I asked her why she wasn't here if she was so worried about the Banshee's well-being. Avoiding the question, she instead talked to us about the state of the lagoon. She complained that it must be incredibly loud with all the tourists and whatnot. I assured her that there were no tourists, at least none that were alive. So she asked what I was doing in the lair then. Honestly, I replied that the Banshee had offered us a place to stay in her cave. Quickly realized that I had picked the wrong thing to say. Her eyes started bleeding black ichor and she began cursing us out in tongues.
The mirror cracked under her gaze and started bleeding black water. It was terrifying. And then we were supposed to just sleep there, as if she couldn't crawl out of the mirror at any second.
After that happened, I thought that we shouldn't discuss our further plans in that cave. So I pulled Fable outside and we went for a walk. The nymph had mentioned this enchanted flower field where she collects flowers for the fish. So we went there. Thought it might be a good spot.
It was a good spot. Even though I couldn't stop shaking for a while, even though the flowers really helped. As did not being alone.
Was that when Kuma braided your hair?
It was, yeah. My hair kept falling in my face and it was overwhelming me. So he sat me down and braided it away while I worked on rebuilding the loot. He said that some distraction would help. talking also really helped. Even if I asked a lot of stupid questions.
They weren't stupid, just curious.
Did you have a favorite one?
They asked where I learned to braid hair. That actually brought us further on our quest.
What? How so?
Well, I learned from my mother. It's the only thing I feel I have left of her. It was her way of apologizing. She was never very good with words. Made me think sometimes people aren't very direct with what they mean.
I have heard of that, yeah.
Like the Mari Morgan, she didn't seem angry about the Banshee outdoing her in some fear pageant. She didn't even mention it once. She only got upset when she thought we had hurt the Banshee. Or when she thought that we were tourists. Or when we said we were staying in that cave. Like she was jealous of something entirely different from some issue of Screech magazine.
We talked it through and decided that we had to get the two of them to talk face to face. Obviously, it would be difficult because of the distance, but
I had taken the mirror with me when we left. Thought it might be useful.
Never the thief.
Indeed. I used it to call Baya. I asked her to tell the Mari Morgan to come to Boreas. Fable mentioned she can teleport via plants. However, that works.
She can. You should try it out. It's nauseating.
I think we'll pass. While I went to talk to the Banshee, Kumo picked up the Mari Morgan.
She and I really connected on eyeliner techniques. When we arrived at the lagoon, they were immediately ready to claw at each other's throats. And not in a fun way. But somehow we managed to convince them to sit down.
We tried to get them to talk about their feelings, but they just kept talking past and over and away from each other.
Arguing about an issue that didn't exist.
So I had this crazy idea. I took out my new lute and asked them if they wanted to write a song together. They declined and insisted their voices would clash, but I thought at the very least it'd stop them from arguing. Kumo helped me convince them by summoning tiny rain clouds pitter-pattering in a gentle, melodic rhythm to inspire them to give it a try. We asked them to put all of their emotions about the whole situation into a song. In the end, they harmonized together perfectly. Like their voices were made for each other in the gentle hum of my lute.
It was beautiful.
And a little bone-shattering, but very romantic. Most importantly, the song finally got them to understand each other. Like Kumo had suspected, the Mari Morgan was scared, not jealous, now that the Banshee was so popular. She feared that the Banshee would become really busy with tourists visiting all the time. She assumed that she wouldn't have time for her anymore. But the Banshee assured her that she doesn't care about any of the tourists. Only about the Mari Morgan. And Baya, of course. We told them to talk to her too. And mentioned how much she had been missing them. They agreed to meet for a tea party in the Ashen Grove, so Baya doesn't have to travel too far.
Did you invite them to your barbecue?
No. After the outpouring of emotions, they wanted some time for themselves. Wait a fucking minute. Wait, hold on. This barbecue. Oh no, I've just had a terrible premonition.
I have a feeling that this barbecue is gonna turn into something similar to that end party from Valhalla, and I'm gonna have to juggle 18 voices all at once. I'm gonna cry. That's fine, that's a problem for later. I'll just deal with that when I get there. After the outpouring of emotions, they wanted some time for themselves.
The quest was done. It had only taken us 2 days, which was really efficient. Unfortunately, we had told the ship to pick us up in 3 days, so we were trapped on the island.
So you swam back? Why would I assume that that's what happened?
What? No, what's wrong with you?
The usual. That's a really funny answer. I'm gonna remember that to use in the future.
We started brainstorming about what we could do while we waited. So I asked about that cheesecake recipe. But then I realized there wasn't anywhere to bake it. They don't have any taverns on Brace. It was a stupid idea.
It wasn't. Somewhere on the island had to be something to bake a cheesecake in.
Did you find that something? Was it a shield? Was it a hat?
We did, but it turned into its own small quest. First, we had to find the right place for our little adventure. We met these lovely gnomes living in their little mushroom houses, and they offered to let us use their ovens. Well, those are gonna be really tiny. Little single serve of cheesecakes. But they were too small, so they introduced us to the local Toad Hill giant, and let me guess, that was too big. Its kitchen was enormous, but it was easier to work in than one that was too small. Then the gnomes, the nymph, and the giant helped us gather ingredients from all across the island. So we were able to make enough cheesecake for everybody. I burned mine a bit. But when we made the second batch for the ship's crew, they were already starting to turn out better. Kumo's a really good teacher.
And you're a really good student.
Thank you. The cake really lifted the crew's spirits on the journey back. Everybody loves free food. We agreed to teach them the recipe once we hit land. Afterwards, they invited us to the captain's birthday party. They even introduced us to a traveling obelisk who sang us a song of the ancients. It showed us a shortcut through the Rylus mountain range where we met some flaming songbirds.
Wow. What? And now you're here. I feel like the rest of you really condensed the vast majority of that adventure, and I feel like actually that was where the meat of the story was, actually. Like, I get that the Banshee Mari Morgan thing was the quest that I had sent you on, but the rest of that really felt like it was like that was the showstopper.
And now we're here.
What in the absolute hell kind of answer is this? I'm glad you're back.
Of course we did. I promised a good story.
And you delivered tenfold, although I still feel like you're really holding out on me. Where are you two going next? To your house? To what the hell was your sheep thing's name? Rufus? Sheepfish?
I should probably talk to Melina. She was pretty mad when I left.
She was mad at you?
Guess I should apologize while I still can.
Good idea.
Do you want me to come with you?
No, I think I need to do this alone. Or rather, with her. And I have to check in on Rufus, too.
Maybe Hex taught her some fun magic tricks in the meantime.
You left her with Hex?
And with Grace. Although Grace is here, so...
Don't worry. Nothing was set on fire.
I should go. But before I go...
Huh?
Do you maybe want to do something later today or tomorrow together like a thing.
Oh, like hanging out together? We could play charades with the werewolves.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what he's thinking. I'm not about to put words in. I mean, this this one is these both are such fuckers of answers. Oh man. I think perhaps that was meant as a date. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe that's not what I should have said. I feel like everything's falling apart. Uh-oh. Oh Jesus. Did you?
Maybe I did.
Oh. Okay, that sounds really fun. Oh.
Cool. I'll pick you up or see you around or whatever. I'll see you.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. Wow.
He asked me on a date.
Sure did.
That's... Oh. What? What do I do now?
Fable's so fucking real. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is too real. Actually, I have to go. The fucking AC isn't on high enough for this.
Do you think that Archie has books on dating? Or should I ask the Hydra for advice? He probably knows about dating, right?
Archie is still on his quest. Also, I don't know that... Well, Archie does have that friend. Quote-unquote friend. But also, the way that they talk about it, I don't think that relationship has gone anywhere. So I don't think that Archie would be the best to ask for advice on this. Also, I'm right here, but please don't ask me. Please don't ask me. I'm not the person to ask about this.
You're right. What should I do?
Oh, Jesus. I mean, well, okay, so, oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. Well, oh, jeez. I mean, you could just go, but also, I mean, you've already agreed to, I don't know, I'm getting a headache and I can't think about this any further. Just go. You don't have to go if you don't want to go. If you're gonna have a lot of anxiety about it, you don't actually have to, but also, like, just think about it. Just think about it. I'm just... I'm gonna save, actually. Hey, so actually, I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna save over this, so that I never have to see that interlude again. I don't ever want to see that interlude again in my life. I'm gonna have to see it while I'm editing it. But after that, if I ever have to see it again, I'll lose my mind. I'm already losing my mind. So, I'm just gonna say go, because this feels like I'm going to give you the immediate out to be like, haha, never mind. And then everybody's gonna feel bad about that. But also, this feels like I'm pushing you into it, and I don't want to push you into something that you don't actually want to do. But also, you just kind of seem nervous. And, like, I don't know, you seemed like, when you answered, you seemed like you were cool with the idea. But also, maybe that was just
the knee-jerk reaction to not say no to somebody who's asking you something. I'm gonna pass out. Just go, I guess. See where it takes you, where he takes you. Hopefully somewhere nice.
I do feel safe with him, so maybe I should try trusting us more.
Mostly, I think you should just be honest with him.
Yeah, listen to her. See, why did you ask me anything? Why does anybody ask me anything about this kind of shit? Don't ask me stuff.
He seems to like you for who you are, so there's no need to hide.
That's the scary thing. Why does he feel that way?
'Cause you're lovely?
People keep saying that. But sometimes I just feel a lot lovelier hiding, you know?
To me, it sounded like it's perhaps a bit too late for that. Sorry for listening in. You two were just very sweet.
It's okay. I also thought it was very sweet. He's very sweet. But now that he's gone, I have time to think again.
God, that's so real.
I don't know if it was supposed to be that type of sweet anymore. Maybe it was just being nice.
He asked you on a date because he was just being nice?
Well, I don't know, maybe he felt bad for me or something.
Innkeeper dear, I think Fable might be in need of another drink. Maybe something to untangle their thoughts. Something for a quick escape from all this overthinking.
That sounds good.
I'll see what I can do. Quick escape doesn't sound like the... Am I crazy, or is this page like foggy or desaturated or something? I don't know. What drink am I making? None of these. The Swift Strike. Is that the only one that I have for dexterity still? Oh my god. What? I thought I had a second one. Wow. Huh. That's weird. Well, fucking no need to worry about what specifically to make, I guess. That's weird. Especially because I feel like we're far enough in this at this point that like one of the stats I have 3 different drinks for, right? But somehow this is my only dexterity one? That don't seem right. Does this help?
Very much so, thank you. I feel like I now can uncurl the yarn ball that is my brain. What do you think I should do?
Please stop asking me that. What do you want to do?
I want to go on our date, and I want to get to know him better. Maybe even get him to know me better, too. Do you think you would like that?
Yeah, duh. Yes, I think so. Probably. It really seems like you don't need our answers. You have yours already.
Sometimes I just feel like I need permission to listen to my heart.
Okay, so I'm glad that I chose the option that I did earlier then.
Did you know that you can give that permission to yourself?
I forget that every time, but I know you're right. I think I know what to do now. Just somewhat. But I'll figure the rest out. Thank you for listening to me. I think sometimes that's all I really need when I'm scared.
Hell yeah. That's good. They're budding faith in themselves. They're beginning to enjoy new things instead of being terrified of them. They're learning how to play an instrument, performing songs, actually letting people close. Unimaginable. Process will still take some time, but they've come a long way already. Is that it? Is that it? We've got their full... Hey, have we had your last name this whole time? Have I known your full name this whole time? Huh. There's nothing wrong with being scared, as long as you don't run from the things that make you happy.
You're right. It took me a while to realize that running is just really easy, you know? You always know where to go, and that's away. But staying, you have to actually look at yourself and figure out what your part is and everything. That can be a lot. But when I was on the journey back from Boreas, dancing with Kumo to the music of the Navigator's fiddle, thinking about how I would have never gotten to that point if I hadn't put myself out there, I realized that life is so much more than a constant game of hide and seek from the things that truly mean something. And I decided to stop running from life, even if I'm scared. I want to do my best to face my problems. Even though it's terrifying, I know that I'm not alone.
Is this still about Kumo?
No, he was never a problem. He's one of the reasons that I'm not alone. Just like you. With good friends by my side, I can do anything.
Hell yeah. And I can't wait to see what you'll do.
It might not be as impressive as you hope, but it'll be me, and I'm excited about that.
Me too. I'm really proud of you, Fable.
Thank you for everything, especially the great advice.
That was really great advice. Maybe you should take some of it too, Grace.
Maybe you should.
Whoa there. Whoa, hold your horses, okay? Whoa, this isn't about me, okay?
But we all conquer life at our own pace. My personal next Goliath is going to be reapplying my lip gloss. And maybe some blush. I do feel a little pale. Can I borrow a mirror for it a bit, innkeeper?
Of course. There's some free rooms and mirrors upstairs, right next to the acorn chimes. Just ignore the doors with the do not enter signs. They can't possibly still be in there. What are you talking about? They're gone.
Well, you shouldn't have said that. Now I want to check.
Or are there multiple ones? How many people are fucking in this place? Please don't.
I won't. I'm polite. Or am I?
Oh, okay.
Let's hope she won't find all the nightmare creatures you have locked up there.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about? Yeah, sure.
Have you ever visited the Twilight Chasm?
Not for long enough to capture any creatures.
I see.
Uh-huh.
What you thinking about, innkeeper?
Oh, you know, innkeeper things.
I don't know. I mean, since I'm not an innkeeper and all.
Right. That song you mentioned, the one you started writing on the ship. I know it's not done yet, but how about just a little sneaky peeky? You know, to see if it would make for a good jingle.
I don't think it's jingle material, but I don't mind sharing it with you. Just keep in mind that it's a work in progress.
Of course. Don't do this. Hey, if you're gonna do a song, do an actual song about it. I bet it's gonna be a credit song, actually. So I'm gonna have to fucking make a tune to this. I'm gonna have to make something up right now, and it's gonna be wrong, and I'm going to be able to compare it to how wrong it is later. Great. Thanks for that. You've done me a solid. Ha ha!
There's a calling on the wind beneath the talk of the keep. I've heard the tales, set the sails. Now it's time for me to leave.
Sounds like a fragment of a great adventure. A sick slam poem.
Oh, you like it?
It's wonderful. I can't wait to hear more.
Me too. But it's still a little rough around the edges. I feel like it's missing something.
Maybe the next adventure.
Maybe.
Will you let me know when it's done?
Of course. I can't wait to show you the finished version.
Thank you, Fable. I'm proud of you.
For maybe finally finishing a song?
For not running.
Oh. Thank you. Me too. Innkeeper, do you ever think about taking your own advice?
I don't know what you're possibly talking about. I mean, I've thought about it.
Why don't you?
I don't know. Hey.
It's hard, I know, but I promise I believe in you as much as you believe in me. And I know we'll both be okay.
I'd like that.
Me too. Well, I've talked a lot today. I'll give you some space.
Oh, okay, bye. Perhaps running is tiring. Physically. Running is physically tiring. Oh my god, are we finally gonna get to read this letter? Actually, actually, we should immediately take our own advice. Hey, forget everything that I said before. We're immediately taking this advice. Yes. Wait, hold on, let me make sure that I pick the... Is it time to read the letter? Yes. Oh. That was easy. I guess I've been wanting to for a while. You're fucking right. I've been yelling in your fucking head to read this letter. No regrets. Oh, well, actually, I haven't read a single fucking word of this except for the first 3, and I already am scared. Dearest friend, long has it been since we've talked last? Long has it been since everything has been seared away by the cold flames of death? Wish I could still remember our last conversation, but it's waning memory. Can only imagine how you enjoyed running away, wishing to forget whatever was between us. Maybe you did for a brief moment for these 30 years. If you did, I'm writing this letter to kindly remind you of the good old times. To celebrate our reunion, I invite you to the spectacle of the century. Last day of the astral moon, welcoming the first light of the dying moon, where the realm of Tvat is just a grasp away. Are there any spirits you'd like to remember? Are you afraid of what they might tell you? Worry not, I'll be right there. Watch the sky closely on the 35th of Cassiopeia. See you soon. What? Who died? Hey, who died? That was... Well, guess you've always been a fan of symbolism. Huh? He didn't even leave an address. Very irresponsible. Oh my god, what's wrong with you? Fuck! Excuse me. No time, Doc, now. What?
What's going on? Are you okay? Do you need help? Healing?
Something's coming. Something big. Scandalous. Your next show? What? No. There's no time, Duck.
Is the ground...
Is my building going to fall to pieces? I have some good shit in. Are you joking? What's going on? Aw, man, the wood is gonna fucking mildew and mold and get all yucky and shit. Is everyone okay?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that was a close call. Could have been really dangerous.
What the fuck just happened? Why is there water outside the tavern?
I would also like to know the answer to that question. What did you do? I've got no clue. I was just outside by the woods drafting my newest song when the ground beneath my feet began to rumble. Not even a minute passed and it rumbled again, and then a wall of water came rushing toward me. I didn't even dare to wait. I ran immediately looking for shelter. No way was I gonna let my hagum get wet. These strings are made of real Chabine silk, and the body's ethereal bamboo. It's a rarity.
That's the first thing going through your mind with a giant wave rushing right at you.
Of course, this instrument is just as valuable as my hands. And just as versatile.
Is everyone alright? Grace, dragons, you're alright. I was worried something had happened to you.
Oh, don't worry. When the walls started rumbling, I hid under a table and then I watched the water rush by the window. It was like a tsunami, but tsunamis are very rare, if not impossible, so far into the mainland.
Right. It's so strange. Everything seems to be submerged out there.
I wonder what could cause such a cataclysm. It's worrying, to say the least.
It's almost like the whole freaking world is collapsing. It's definitely too dangerous to go outside. Even the tavern is leaking.
Don't worry, it'll withstand. Probably. There's a lot of leaks.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure. I've gotten through worse than this.
You?
I meant it's gotten through worse than this. What? No one would have thought it could withstand this sort of thing, but even more so glad it can. It seems to be a very simple yet very sturdy tavern after all. Just like you, innkeeper.
I'm sorry, are you flirting with the innkeeper? Who does that?
Me? No. Also, that's beside the point. It is. He just called me sturdy and simple. I would not count that as flirting. You wouldn't. Not really. Oh. Anyways, back to the point. Did you... Also, more importantly, his flirting has no effect on me for some reason. Did you see exactly what happened? Not really. I was listening to the whistle of the wind in the treetops, jotting down my notes for my next song, when suddenly a horde of silver-crested deer rushed past me. Before they could trample over me, I jumped up on the rock I was sitting on and watched them gallop down a hill. Then I saw water break through the canopies, snapping trees in half like they were shashlik skewers. I wasted no second. I turned on my heel, knowing I'd be done for if I waited just a moment longer. Then I was here and told you to duck.
That sounds horrible. Are you alright? Are you hurt?
I'm fine, thanks. And anyways, with whom do I have the pleasure?
I'm Grace.
Nice to meet you, Grace. I'm...
Oh, you're Voyage, aren't you? The silver-tongued virtuoso?
Yes, that would be me. Wow, somebody's actually heard of this guy.
My apologies. I didn't mean to push any boundaries. But I saw you perform at Dropstone Institute's campus at one time. And I must say, you pulled on all my heartstrings with your beautiful performance.
Oh. I did that.
Yeah, I was awestruck by what your music could do. It was like magic in its very own way. Music can be very soothing in moments of distress.
Were you distressed back then?
A little. I don't remember exactly why anymore, but I remember the emotion. But not more distressed than I am right now. I hope Hex is safe and well.
I'm sure he is. Shit! Did you see that creature swim by?
Wait, what creature? What? Where?
It looked like a red-winged eel.
Oh, haven't seen one of those in ages.
Where is its natural habitat?
Actually, the Twilight Chasm. Why is it here?
Something isn't right.
Well, yeah, duh. I would fucking think so. Yeah, that was obvious.
I'm also afraid. Very much so. I don't think it's safe to go outside.
No, but all of my lovely friends who are not here right now. Like specifically Kumo and Melia. Absolutely not. You should all stay for the night.
Would that be possible?
What? Of course. Tavern will withstand this, and a bit of company wouldn't hurt.
I agree. Thank you, Innkeeper.
Say, you with the loot. What's your name?
Fable. My name is Fable.
Do you play? The loot, I mean.
Sometimes. I'm still practicing and not all that good with it yet.
How about we play together? A song or two to lift our spirits and wait out the catastrophe going on outside.
It's very untuned. It goes out of tune really quickly, but I guess that's the loot thing.
Whoa. I gotcha. Show it to me. I'll help you, and then we'll jam until a new dawn rises. Fuck, I waited too long and the freaking pop-up went away. Even though he's charismatic, he's surprisingly bad with people, as well as reading between the lines. Despite being self-conscious about his skills, he still chose to play songs together with Fable after the flood to lift everyone's spirits. Also got a hagam made out of ethereal bamboo and Jabin silk. I guess that's important and relevant to something. Oh! Oh no, we're sleeping with the fishes! Did I not feed onto? Hey, I didn't... Hey, I needed to feed onto. Wow. It's incredible that these stools are staying. Like they're floating, but they're still... Oh no, the sheep! Oh no, wait, where'd the sheep go?